Hello everyone, welcome back. Okay, I'm just going to do a bit of pruning on this Chinese privet. This was a cutting I took off the main tree that died years ago. So I was lucky I kind of took this cutting off it. So yeah, as you can see, it's starting to really go big, and this will be one of the trees that I will be putting in my shed. So I don't want it going too big and crazy. I'm trying to keep it some sort of order. So we go in and get it all cleaned up a bit. Seems to be really starting to grow well now. All my Chinese privets seem to be growing well now also. She's getting a bit sick now, so we'll get rid of that one. And since I lost the first one, I took this cutting off it. It was in my greenhouse, and I took this cutting off it, and the main tree died. I don't know, did it get too hot or something, what happened to it? But because I took this off, at least I rescued this, and now I've been kind of cautious with it and always kind of kept cuttings from it, and now I seem to have quite a few of them. They are very easy to grow from cuttings, so yeah, I've managed to get quite a few of them now. From one tree that died, multiple of them, so always worth taking cuttings, you never know. Okay, so I'm just having a look in here now at the structure of it. Branch there we can get rid of. Down just so we can see in a bit better. One in here we can reduce back as well, just to create a bit of a gap in there. Hard to see it at the moment because of the branch at the back. Not too sure how much of this one I want out here. Don't even know if I want this whole branch. Would it be better without? I don't know. We'll dig it back for now. And I can make that decision at a later stage. I tend not to cut branches off unless they're kind of, I definitely don't like them or they're annoying me or whatever. If I'm not 100% sure, I'll just leave them on and wait till I am 100% sure. Unless you really need to make the decision for the future, then yeah, then I'll have to go in and take it out. But we'll keep going, we'll just keep pruning it, taking off any dead stubs. Okay, in here we've got a few branches growing in and stuff. We'll get rid of some of them so we can get a clear view through. Lots of spider droppings here. There's the spider now. Just checking that everything is still splitting into two. Yeah, it all seems good. Looking back here, we do have two branches and two branches. No, they seem okay at the moment. Every time I find pruning from underneath, looking up into the tree, that you get a better view sometimes of the way your branch structure is. Okay, I think we're pretty much okay with that now. Just leave that grow again. I just want to reduce it now because I don't want to reduce it back before we put it into the shed. If I can help it, I'd rather get it done now. Let it just get starting to grow again before I put it in the shed, rather than chopping it back just before I put it into the shed. So that's my plan. Go around and just, and then that's going to go in the shed. Prune it back now. That'll give it hopefully another month or two of growing before I have to put it in. Okay, so we'll move that one out the way. That seems okay now. So give a little spin of it. Nice little tree from my cutting. Okay, obviously when I got it as a cutting, it started like this, but it's grown really well. Okay, my next one I want to look at is this myrtle. We have to bring the camera back a little bit for this one. This one needs a bit of a tidying up as well. This is one that I air layered off a few years back. And again, I just need to give this a bit of a tidy up. Just kind of a hedge pruning really. Sends up straight shoots and they just keep going up and up and up. So I'm going to try and keep on top of them. When I air laid this, it had no branches, so I had to keep pruning them to keep them ramifying. So far so good. It's working okay. Now if I was putting this in the shore heads, then I'd be a bit more, take a bit more care not to cut any leaves or anything, but this is not going in a show, this is just going back on the bench for the winter. So there's a few sacrifice leaves. I'm not that worried too much. Where I can, I'll try and keep it to just cutting the branches. And again, you get a bit of a casualty of war. You snip through a leaf, but it's okay. Using up a lot of water. I watched that last night and it's bone dry again today. So you forget just because it's getting a bit colder and they're still drinking a lot of water. Although saying that, it has been lovely the last couple of days. Cool in the mornings. 7 degrees this morning, but it's back up into the about 19 this afternoon. Some of the trees are dropping leaves, some have even lost all the leaves. Hornbeam has lost all its leaves already. And there's others still growing pretty good, depending on the tree. Okay. Gotta be careful if you don't keep on top of the pruning. They can start getting quite thin and leggy and long. That's what happened with this. So it's got some quite long branches with nothing on them, because I kind of took a break from working on my trees for a while and a lot of them got very leggy and long branches, and it was either cut all the branches off and start again or deal with what I had. And in some cases I had to do that. So want to try to make sure I keep on top of the pruning these now, because I don't want these getting, once these shoots take off they just get longer and longer and stronger, and then you end up with a big thick branch. You can't do nothing with it, only chop it off, and then end up with a big thick stub at the end, which you don't want either. So I'll try and keep on top of the pruning now. Once I've shot it out around about that much, then I know it's time to prune it back again. Okay, that's pretty okay now, I think. I'll just wire on here, just loosely on this branch, bringing this branch down a bit. It's not biting in or anything yet, so that can stay on for another while. Everything else looks okay. Just going to give it a good weeding, a good watering. Cobwebs on it as usual. Okay, I think that's pretty much done. It looks a bit scraggy at the back here. This branch here looks a bit long. Just chop them back a bit. And this here as well. Just reduce that back a bit as well. The rest of it looks okay. That one hanging down there. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. That was just a quick video showing them two trees. Yeah, like I said, I just want to get on top of these ones that are going to be going in the shed. So that can just start growing now for another month or so, and before it goes in the shed. This will stay outside all winter, so it'll have to bear with the weather, whatever we get. So we'll leave it at that. So as always guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.